start with kind of like disbelief, then move to impatience, then move to rage.
All right, so then in the beginning it's what? Disbelief?
Yeah.
And to stay calm? So then one thing that stands out to me is the fact that you don't know what it is.
Yeah.
That's kind of a little bit of a sign that maybe you don't have enough of an emotion built in your scene. Because realistically, we know that acting is 80% emotion. So you want to think about, you know, the emotion is like the engine in your car. So you kind of forgot whether you have an engine in my car.
Yeah.
So do you feel like you've built it enough with emotion? Like, have you done it with the breathing all the way through the scene?
No.
So that's a really important thing. So I don't know if you're right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think because I was thinking of just one emotion. I forgot that I done 3 separate ones like that.
Is that what we did the last time we did it, where you changed it periodically?
Yeah.
But have you done the scene ever, breathing heavy all the way through the scene?
I don't think so.
So that's probably the main reason it's feeling flat. So I'm going to kind of talk you through this right now. So the class is smaller today, so we can do that. You know that list of questions, that sheet that you got emailed to you where it says what happens in the scene? What's the point of the scene? Or what's the protagonist of the scene? You've received that, haven't you?
I'm not sure if I did. I might have and just don't remember it.
All right, so I'm going to make sure we get that to you again, just to make sure. But it does say to run the scene breathing heavy with the emotion all the way through it, and then breathe heavy with your emotion while thinking your objective all the way through it, because you need to teach your body to have that emotion there. And what we're trying to, it's built on muscle memory, but we could call it lightheadedness memory. So you may not have taught your body, because whenever we're very, very emotional, there are certain things that happen in our body. We get a little bit lightheaded. Our heart rate goes up. Sometimes we sweat a little bit. Sometimes we even get a little bit dizzy when we're really emotional. So if you don't have that, then you're not going to have a lot of emotion, which means it's going to be flat. So we need to teach your body to be lightheaded by doing the breathing, so that when you actually execute the scene, your body will remember to be lightheaded without having to do the breathing. It'll just take over. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to ask you to do, we're going to do it now. And I'm going to have you take some breaths with disbelief. And then you said it changes to what?
Impatience.
It changes to impatience. So when you get to impatience, I want you to say the name of the emotion again. So I'm going to have you breathe heavy with disbelief. Then we're going to have you say some words. How far into the scene are you when you change your emotion to impatience?
About a third of the way.
Okay. All right, so I'll talk you through it. When you get to impatience, though, I want you to say impatience aloud, so I know you're there, okay? All right, so inhale and exhale and say disbelief.
Disbelief.
Okay, now keep doing that.
Disbelief.
In and out with your mouth and like you're panting.
Disbelief.
Okay. Now stop saying the word disbelief and keep breathing heavy. Now after every exhale, start doing some of your lines. Go.
You speak of death like a personified being.
Inhale, exhale.
Very well. Then I shall treat it as I do any other entity that gets in my way.
Inhale, exhale, and then say some lines. Good.
Love. Love is a myth invented by poets and other people who